Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out a collaboration course called Jasmine. This one was designed by Jchantres and Crazycanuck1985 and it was built for Nedward's People Course Design Competition. So without further ado, let's get right into this mouth-watering prospect. So fairways are normal, greens are firm, green speed's medium, everything else is default. We are going to be playing off the gold tees, which is playing 6,628 yards, and pin set numero uno. So this seems like a fairly short course, but I'm sure with the lack of yardage we will be challenged throughout the course. So a beautiful opening hole. This is a par 4 playing 485 yards, stroke index 4. Look at that, looks like there's a boat race kicking off or something. And there's a start line. I think this is the step theme, but wow, what a breathtaking view on this first hole. Hopefully this plays as well as it looks. So we've got a 1 mile per hour wind. Not a huge fan when the wind conditions are low like this. Good opening tee shot. But the one thing about playing in low conditions is you can put your game to the test. You can see how good your yardage and how pure your iron striking really is. So good opening tee shot. That is going to leave us 168 yards. I'm going to come down to the 8 iron. Got to remember, greens are firm. Certainly going to move to the right as soon as this leaves the club face. Just de-lofted that to put a fast on that. Straight as an arrow too. It's probably going to run on past the pin. Do you know what? I think we would have came up short if it wasn't for the fast, but with the fast we've certainly ended up about 16 feet wide of the target. Green speeds are only 150, so quite a rarity to be playing on greens this slow. That needs to turn. It does turn, and we do pick up a fantastic opening putt and move to 1 under par. So let's move on to hole number 2. This is a par 3 playing 156 yards, stroke index 14. Beautiful little bridge there taking us across the sand dunes, but wow, the flyovers are absolutely exceptional. Loving the scenery, guys. Looks like 151 yards up 21 feet. I'm just going to deal off this 9 iron, try and land this at, yeah, should comfortably make the top of the slope here, and this should kick on with a good bit of aggression. Great strike. It's tracking well, needs to stay up a bit though. Oh wow, now I de-lofted that by probably about 4 yards. The club's meant to go 148 yards. And it stopped almost stone dead at 142. Bizarre. Didn't get the full distance I required there, but it's a makeable putt. It is uphill, 22 feet, 1 foot up. The slight slope should start to turn back. It's grudgingly turning, and we do pick up another really good putt there. So 2 back-to-back putts that have rewarded us with birdies, and we do move to 2 under par. Hole number 3, par 4, playing 479 yards, stroke index 6. You get the impression that you're on playing on an actual island here, and there's an actual boat race. Obviously, going from stage to stage as we progress this absolute fantastic looking step theme course. Oh, that's going to be a very narrow 3rd green to hit. And this par 4, 479 yard hole, stroke index 6. So just setting this down the right hand side. Wind should bring us back a little bit. That was an unintentional fast, 2nd of the day. But we should just about hold this left hand side. No we don't, so we have been punished. But the planting and the writing so far, as you would expect guys, is going to be top notch. You don't even need to inspect that with these guys. Top designers. I think we can just about land in the heavy rough here with that percentage. So just looking to sting this out of here and kick it up onto the green. Great strike. Swinging well so far compared to the last few rounds. Tell you what, if that sits down and holds a green, what a recovery shot that is. Is it going to set us up with a birdie opportunity? It is. Fantastic shot from the heavy rough. And it looks like it's very, very straightforward. Two slight breaks are counteracting each other. We've kept it firm, straight, and we do pick up our third consecutive birdie and move to 3 under par. So far, putting really well. That third putt required little attention. Wasn't much challenge in that putt at all. But hole number 4, it's another par 3 playing 173 yards, stroke index 2. So it is the second hardest hole on the course. But the creativity here so far is absolute fantastic. Let's just check to see if there is challenges, guys, because none are popping up so far. No, we must be too early in the round, which I'm quite surprised at. I think it's had about 70 plays. The stroke index is up as ready. I'm not sure when the course challenges are generated, but I'm hoping this slightly de-lofted 8-iron has the legs just to get past this slope. This is tracking well. Should bounce out firmly for us. Stay up. Oh, I think we just caught the mid to top part of that slope, and it has really brutally punished us there. I fully expected to have enough yardage there with no wind against us, but yardage calculations just wrong there. So let's see if we can chip this in or get it close from 12 yards out. Push that one right, so that one ain't going to be dropping, but we are going to be picking up our first par off the round, and we will remain at 3 under par. So the course well and truly bit us back there. So let's move on to the 5th hole. This is a par 5 playing 580 yards, stroke index 16. Another really cool bridge there. It looks like a boardwalk that we'd get along a beach or something. A very narrow one. But once again, the scenery is absolutely stunning, guys. See, when a step theme is being designed as well as this, there's nothing better looking, actually. A really, really fantastic looking course that certainly catches the eye. Eye candy of golf. This fairway's just going to slightly turn to the right here, so we can try and put on a fast. We've achieved that fast, but you know when I put on an intentional fast, guys, because the outcome's just like that. But there we go, we were proved right with a kick. Probably bought us a few extra yards. Now, can we reach this green in 2 though? That is going to be the $1 million question. 274 yards. We've got a landing area way up there, but I want to take this on, guys. You guys want to see me take it on. It's going to be close. I'm going to de-loft this and once again try and put on an intentional fast. It's a good outcome. Come on, stay up, stay up. Oh, it's short. It is short, so you need a slight wind in your favour to achieve that one. Well, to achieve reaching the green in 2, guys. So we are in a bit of a predicament here. Same with in heavy rough. Just going to fully loft this. Looks like if we get this up and over, it's quite a straightforward putt. But imagine we can just get this up and out here. Just about. Just about. I would have liked that a lot closer to the flagstick. It doesn't look as if we've got a difficult putt. Look at that, another 6-7 feet and there would have been no break in this putt whatsoever. It's just turning slightly left. Just got to keep our putt line straight here. We've not achieved the straight putt line, but it's on track. And it's a good putt dropping on the edge. And we do pick up birdie number 4. So being rewarded for being aggressive there. As we do move on to hole number 6, which is a short par 4 playing 348 yards. I do assume there's going to be quite a lot of short par 4s going by the yardage. Tell you something, is this one drivable? Once again, really cool bridge, but I think we could just about drive this. 325 yards. It's downhill elevation, 24 feet. If we put a fast on this, it should just about kick onto the green. Can we pull off the fast? Oh, it's a laser beam with a fast. This is tracking well. It's all going to depend on the kick. Please bounce forward. Oh, it bounced short and left, but it is going to leave us a flop shot from 20 yards out. I tell you something, the heavy rough is really punishing in this course, guys, which I do like. I like to be punished for errors. We're just going to play this 24-yard lob wedge flop shot. It should land up short going by the percentage. Is it going to bite? Oh, didn't check up as quick as we would have liked coming out that rough, but we are going to have another birdie opportunity, probably about 8 feet out. 10 feet. Very little break in this. But I'm not clued up on what this people's course is, guys. In my head, it's a course where all levels of players can enjoy this. I think that's the impression I get going by the way the greens have been designed. There's very minimal break in the greens. Well, in 2 or 3 of the putts we had, the first few putts were challenging. But hole number 7 is another par 3, playing 228 yards. So lots of par 3s here. Absolute stunning looking in different variations yardage. So we are just going to deal off this 5 hybrid. Should kick on the fairway first and try and get this running up towards the flagstick. Swinging really well today. I think that's actually going to land on the green. No, it doesn't. We do land on that fairway. It should trickle back a tiny little bit off this slope, I would imagine, or hope. Come on, ball. There we go. Grudgingly coming back, but we are going to have a putt from about 10 feet out. It's 12 feet. Slightly uphill. This one is going to turn to the right. Quite a challenging putt, actually. After me saying in the previous hole that the greens are... Oh, get in. Oh, how's that not dropped? I could have swore that went over the top right edge off the cup. Robbed of a birdie there, but we'll take it on the chin. Do pick up the par. Disappointed after that approach shot from the tee, but we are going to remain at 4 under par. Hole number 8, par 4, playing 440 yards, stroke index 12, and wow, what a fantastic looking hole this is. Honestly, guys, this is real eye candy. It's a fantasy course, but do you know what? It's within the believable realms of a fantasy course, that's for sure. Really liking the different stages of the boat race. I assume that's what it is. Certainly looks like that. So 424 yards. Just try to get this down the centre of the fairway. It's another really good strike. But imagine this is going to kick a little bit to the left. Slowly making its way over to the left hand side. And that is going to leave us with a wedge into this 8th green. We're 5 under, by the way, not 4 under. Doing myself out of a birdie somewhere. Just going to loft this up a touch due to the slight downhill slope that we are playing from. Let's see if we can get a pin seeker here. It's a good strike. This is tracking well. Should bounce aggressively and bite as quick as you like. And that is going to give us about a 6-foot putt. Very good approach shot. 6 foot bang on. Minimal movement to the left here. Just right edge of the cup. Played it firm and stiff. And we do pick up birdie number 6. So we are 6 under going into this final hole of the front 9. Which is a par 5. Easiest hole in the course at stroke index 18. Playing 586 yards. But look at this for a setting, guys. Absolutely stunning, by the way. Such an enjoyable round of golf so far. I've not been having to rack my brains with calculations, with elevation gains or drops so far. Just a nice round where I can imagine that all levels of ability will be challenged and enjoy the course. So let's see if we can get another intentional fast here. Nope, didn't come out. Just setting that down the centre of that fairway, and that should run on a good distance. But like I say, guys, this is the kind of things I do if there's not many hazards where I can play that intentional fast. Like you've seen, 2 holes I've had to use it. It's a good tool to have in your locker if you can pull it off. So 228 yards. This downhill, this should just about get there. There's that huge kick we would expect from the downhill slope we were playing. Get down, get down. Oh, huge kick to the left. And it is going to leave us a little chip shot from the heavy rough. We've actually trickled into the heavy rough there. So we are 8 yards out. See if we can get this one close to dropping. At least set up a birdie. But trying to attack the flag stick. Good execution. Tell you what, that's got a chance. It does have a chance, and we do pick up our first eagle off the round, and with that we do move to 8 under par. So a fantastic front 9. Really enjoying this round. The guys have done a truly magnificent job on this course so far. But the views are just breathtaking, guys. I'm pausing just to look at the scenery and make sure I'm not missing nothing. But hole number 10, par 3, playing 247 yards. Stroke index 1. Hardest hole in the course. Don't want to land left here. 5 hybrid, going to have to fully loft this up, I would imagine. We're quite in between clubs here. 5 iron would struggle to get past the slope, so we're just lofting this up. Hybrid should land fairly quickly with the height we're going to put this. Can we execute a good swing? Oh, I pushed that a little bit right. That's what happens when you loft the hybrids, or really any club, to that level of height. But it should come back a little bit off that slope. But we are going to have probably about a 15-foot putt for birdie. 13. This one is going to turn to the left. Slightly uphill. But these firm greens and medium green speeds really complement each other really well. That's a really good putt. And we do pick up birdie number 10. So having a solid round so far. Birdie number 9. Jeez, oh guys, my counting's terrible today. So we are 9 under. But like I say, the firm greens with the medium green speeds, I think, do complement each other. It suits the style of the course. Once again, scenery is unbelievable. Hole number 11. Stroke index 17. Look at that. Imagine putting on that, guys. Right next to the ocean. It's another green that we can take on. No fasts required here. 2 wood comes up short. I think this driver is just going to trickle past the green here. We may be playing a chip shot from this rough, depending on how this holds. But I'm loving the beaches that are out with the holes that you are seeing in the flyovers. Does exactly what we expected it to. It's actually found the fringe. So we've got a chip shot from 10 yards. Chipping well so far. We did manage to chip the previous one in for first eagle of the round. See if we can get this one close. Great execution. Should turn. Go on, turn. Oh, just coming up short. I think we had the exact line for that to drop. But we are going to tap that in for another birdie. This time we do move to 10 under par. So, hole number 12. Monster par 5 for this course actually. It's playing 604 yards, stroke index 7. We're getting a really good view of the boat race. I think it's yachts, so it's probably sailing boats. But this is a hole going by the flyover. I don't think we'll reach into. Looks like the tee shot is going to be quite challenging actually. But the wind's picking up. We've got a 7 mile per hour wind. Very narrow fairway here. Just setting this out to the right, to the left, and let the wind bring us back to the right. So the wind is picking up a bit here. It's another good swing. Pushed it slightly to the right, but more than enough fairway to work with here, I would like to think. Just going to hold this right hand side of the fairway. But I don't think we'll be reaching this green in 2. 280 yards, up 27 feet. Nah, we can't make that one, guys, and it's just making a mockery of what the guys have designed. I'm only going to take that on if I'm confident to get it, and I'm an uphill slope. We're never achieving that. So let's drop down. I think 7 iron should leave us probably a sand wedge into this par 5, but good clean strike. Ooh, wind's holding that up a little bit more than I expected it to. We probably could have went down to 6 iron at least there. But it's actually going to be gap wedge, so 122 yards. We are bang. Oh, it is up 25 feet. Huge slope to the right if we miss the green. So I'm just going to deal off this gap wedge. Just set this left of the flag, allow that wind to bring us back round. Once again, relying on an aggressive bounce here. With the firm greens, we should achieve the kick out I am getting. Good swing. The wind's taking us round. This should bounce out well for us. It does. Just trickles a little bit up past the flag stick. The iron play has been really, really good so far into these very rewarding greens. Greens are very receptible as well. I really like these firm greens, but with the medium speeds. Like I say, I'm not a huge fan of medium speeds. I do prefer, that's just a personal opinion, but we are getting a little bit of realistic ball dynamics once again with the medium speed greens. But how nice is this course to just look at, guys? It's mesmerising actually. It could put you in a trance. It is a stunning course. Very, very impressed with this collaboration. It's another tough drive. Do you know what? I think we could put a fast on this one, because that fairway is going to kick hard right. The wind's going to bring us back. Let's see if we can just continue to test ourselves. There's a fast. Fairly straight, squiggly line. A straight-ish squiggly line. Main thing is we've achieved it. And that has ran on for days. 338 yards. So a 4 mile per hour wind. Oh, this is going to be a pitch shot. I'm going to have to apply a good bit of loft here, because like I say, these greens are firm. That is going to downhill slope. So just hoping for this to land short of the flag stick and release forward and hopefully get near the cup. Great execution. Oh, didn't expect it to land that far. Oh, I tell you what, that has really ran on. It's going to leave us about a 10 to 12 foot putt for the birdie. 11 feet. This putt is going to turn left. The putts are challenging, but at the same time, oh, that's 2 birdies that on another day could have dropped. We could really be cutting this course up. I don't think anyone could really argue that we could and really should be 13 under through 13 holes here. But we'll take that misread putt and add it to the boiler to fuel up aggression for this next hole here. And look at this, guys, for a spectacular looking hole. Really loving the look of the sand dunes cutting into this 14 fairway. The scenery is absolute breathtaking. Stunning, stunning course. Looks fantastic. Plays even better. So just setting out left hand side of this fairway here. No need for fast or anything here. This is going to be another driver and wedge. So push that one slightly right.
There we go. That's looking good.
So like I expected, the par 4s are fairly short. But this is an uphill fairway. It's going to leave us an uphill approach shot.
Alright, we're right. It's
going to be another gap wedge, but we may have to go to pitch and wedge here. Let's have a look. This looks like a more aggressive green and pin location. She's just going to loft up this pitch and wedge. The ball's going to move to the right with the wind and the slope at her feet. But the main thing is the green does turn to the right. Just looking to land short of the pin here and let the green take us down towards the flag stick. Good strike. This is tracking well, needs to get down. It does get down, should bounce out and actually turn towards the pin. There we go. It's another fantastic iron shot
Here we go. This one for birdie.
into the 14th green. We do have a 5-foot putt. Breaks are getting a little bit more aggressive here on the back nine. Gradually progressive challenge on the course so far. But we do pick up another birdie
Sitting at 12.
and we move to 12 under par.
15
So hole number 15 is a par 3 playing 178 yards, stroke index 11. Clearly been a lot of emphasis put on the par 3s, guys. They look absolutely stunning. Lots of variation in them yardage wise. So 174 yards, up 7 feet. I'm just going to loft up the 7 iron a touch. This is when you're looking for that wind just to turn to 4 or 5 mile per hour, just to hold you up. Tracking well though. Oh, get in the hole. Is it going to turn right? Is it going to turn right? Oh, just a little bit. If speed picked up off that bounce there. But once again, we are going to have a makeable putt for the birdie. This one's a 7-footer. It's going to turn left, just going outside right. Should turn, does turn. And we are rewarded yet again with another birdie. So we are 13 under par. I think if I replayed this course, I'm shooting anywhere from 15 to 18 under in these current conditions. If I had the exact same conditions, 18 under is easily achievable in my opinion. But what a fantastic course. Someone will no doubt do it. Look at that golden sands there, like the beach on the right hand side. This course is stunning, guys. Really enjoying my round out here. Who doesn't enjoy courses like this? The People's Course for the People's Tournament. It's a good tee shot. This fairway is going to kick right by the looks of things. And it's going to be another drive and a wedge. This could even be a lob wedge with the distance we've achieved there. No, nowhere near a lob wedge. It's going to be a pitching wedge. So we're lofting this up. Once again, we've got a slight slope at our feet that will move us to the right and should add a little bit of yardage. These downhill shots, when the ball's sloping like that, is a lottery how far it is. But we've really lofted up this pitching wedge. That's took a flyer. That needs to get down.
Hope this one bites.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. That landed at 139 yards.
Safe. Still
I fully lofted that up almost.
about 18 feet from here.
But that's what these slopes do. So a challenging putt here, downhill. 18 feet, down 6 inches. Braking both ways. Definitely braking more to the left here. Oh, I think we've misread that one. Oh, no, we haven't. It just drops on the side. It did look
Sitting at 14.
for a second that we were going to miss that on the left edge, but we do pick up the birdie and we're now 14 under. Moving into the penultimate hole of Jasmine. An absolutely stunning step-themed course from Jchantres and Crazycanuck. Really like that bunker there, by the way. 191 yards. Let's see, 184 down 10 feet. Does a de-lofted 7 iron get there? I'm going to try and kick this on from the fairway. So we are going to kick. You can go long and use the slope at the back of the flagstick, but I'm going to try and kick this on from the fairway. We've got a 4 mile per hour wind, so I'm just going to aim left of the flag. Just hope the wind stays at 4 mile per hour. I've pushed that slightly right, but it should was. Oh, wow.
Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next
I've really been punished there. I'm not sure if the wind picked up or if that slight push at the top of the swing is really. Maybe I just didn't aim far enough left there. And we have found that little bunker, little pot bunker. Delicate little shot required here. This could be nasty. Get in, get in. Ooh, tell you what an attempt that was.
All right, but
Gutted. about the outcome of that. Really wanted to birdie that. There'll be some of these holes that I will go back and replay
So that'll keep you at 14.
and see how I could have done things better. But what a fantastic course as we do move on to the final hole, and it is a par 4, short par 4, playing 311 yards, stroking the X15. I'd like to think this is drivable. There is the finish line of the boat race, lighthouse off there in the distance, but guys, what a course this is. I have truly enjoyed this course, very relaxing round. Like I say, minimum calculations have got to be made, but your decision making's got to be good. You don't make good decisions, this course will punish you. As you've seen with me, I don't think we've hit a lot of fairways in regulation, but we have been aggressive. Let's see if this one is going to kick on. I have pushed that right. Oh, I don't think that's going to bounce favourably. No, it doesn't. So it's another missed fairway in regulation. But I must admit, you do love these short par 4s where it's just teasing you to go and drive them and reach them in one. So we're going to have to just, once again, a little flop shot from 11 yards out the heavy rough. Anywhere short of the flag should be decent. Not that short though early. Oh, don't spin back. So that is going to leave us with about an 18-foot putt, 15 feet for the birdie. Oh, I would have loved to finish with birdie here. Let's see if we can drop this for a final birdie on this truly fantastic course. That is going to turn. It does turn, and we do pull off that birdie. I think on another day there, guys, I could have achieved 18 under with some better decision making and better putts. But there you go. What a fantastic course. Please get out there and play Jasmine. That for me is a favourite and a 5-star. But that is it for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy this, please, please, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.